We believe that this will give the citizens of Dallas a tangible opportunity to express their support of our fine chief and his department as well as the other departments of the city.
The results of the study be made public to the public so that they know what you know about your department now?
Yes, these results should be made known to the public and to the officers as well, because this will be a survey which should determine how the public feels about the officer and how the officer feels about the public, how the officer feels about himself, and hopefully we'll uncover some things that can be corrected, bringing about a better relationship between public and police.
We had this house under surveillance for quite some time. About 2 o'clock this morning, we made a raid on the house and picked up these drugs known as speed. The parties in the house had bought this speed and put it up in the individual capsules themselves. We made an arrest of 7 persons, and 1 was a juvenile. These persons are in jail at this time, and we feel that this was one of our major suppliers of this community, if not the major supplier of drugs.
Chief.
The Justice Department has filed lawsuits against 26 more Texas school districts, this time including Garland and Richardson. The lawsuits, which are signed by Attorney General John Mitchell and 4 other Justice Department officials, were filed in the court of U.S. District Judge Joey Estes in Dallas. The suits allege racially discriminated schools, that is, schools identifiably attended by all black. In this case, the Richardson School of Hamilton Park. We talked to Mr. Clarence Mills, who lives in this district. He told me they've already had 3 of their children go through this school without incident and have another attending now. It's his opinion the Justice Department, the Richardson School District, or whoever just go away, put things back like they were, and leave the people alone. They are not unhappy and do not feel they're being racially discriminated against. The suits allege that the schools have not adequately desegregated their students and faculty. Dr. Stanley McCaleb, the president of the Richardson School District, said he would have no comment until the first of the week. That's when their attorney, Mr. Henry Aiken, and others will view the suit personally. We got the same response from Garland School Superintendent Glenn Couch, who said he would have no comment until the suit could be studied by their attorney, Mr. Earl Luna. The suits did not ask that federal funds to the schools be cut off, as is the usual action taken by the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. Both school districts expect to be formally served by U.S. Marshals sometime Monday. This is Jim Mitchell, Channel 8 News on the Move.
We're asking for $6 million to be raised throughout the nation, only $1 million of that in Texas. And I think everyone who has any understanding whatsoever of the suffering, the tragedy, the loss as a result of these hurricanes are going to respond generously. Because you just have to see it one time to realize how important it is that people reflect the compassion which I know they feel.
But he's been real outstanding. He's had great concentration on the receiver, which is probably the most important thing in covering a receiver, especially for a rookie coming out of college. It's probably the toughest thing for him to make him do is to concentrate on that receiver.
Of course, again, the intangibles. Harris has looked good against the passes of Dick Fawcett and Ken Bailey, but he has not had to contend with the strikes of Morton and Staubach, nor has he had to cover the likes of Rensel and Hayes. He's a long shot, but he looks like a comer, another free agent who might make it. So you might want to remember the name. Cliff Harris, number 11, a free agent from Ouachita State in Arkansas. This is Verne Lundquist, Channel 8 Sports, Thousand Oaks, California.
What happened in the city of Detroit on Tuesday evening was 7:30, 1/2 hour before the polls closed. We ran our accuracy test in our 6 computer sites, and in 5 of the 6 centers, that test failed. It failed from this standpoint that in these 5 centers, we kept noticing on our printouts that we were getting 1 too many votes for 1 candidate in a particular office. So we had to go back through the entire scheme to find out and isolate why we were getting this condition. Once we accomplished this, which took approximately 3 hours, so that now we were into 11 o'clock, we then had to take this correction problem back through 5 out of the 6 computer centers so that we could start processing precincts at the time.